For the 10th year in a row, the Shaw Festival Film Series is bringing some of the best in Canadian and international films right here to Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Well, the film series, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary, we're so excited about that, is a collaboration between the Shaw Festival and the Toronto International Film Series. So it's part of a program called the Film Circuit. And what we're allowed to do is get films that have screened at the Toronto International Film Festival and put them on here in Niagara-on-the-Lake, starting this coming weekend, December 6th, and running until the end of February.
Okay.
And what does it mean to Shaw to incorporate this film series into its season?
Well, you know, the Shaw Festival produces works that were sometimes not so well known to people. Plays by Bernard Shaw, his contemporaries, and now new plays about that period and by contemporary Shavians. By including films like the ones we feature at the film series, it sort of shows another side to the Shaw Festival. It welcomes people into our doors year-round, which is just wonderful, and it helps to stimulate the economy here in Niagara-on-the-Lake and bring people together, because ultimately that's what we're all about at the Shaw Festival, is getting people together, getting them to see things that perhaps are a little outside their comfort zone, and getting them to think and to talk and communicate with one another.
With the strike now entering its 4th month and in the face of unprecedented violence.
Stephen, can you tell me about the very first screening, Pride?
Pride is an English picture. It's a true story, and it deals with back in the time of Margaret Thatcher, when she was the Prime Minister, and there was a miners' strike, and the miners were so totally put under the gun by Margaret Thatcher, and they were on strike for, I think, over a year or so, and they got to the point where they needed help. They couldn't even feed their families at this point. Juxtaposed to that, we had the gay community in England that felt, because they were put under the thumb of the public, that this would be a cause that they could unite with to help the miners. And the movie is about how these two groups come together.
What other kind of films can audiences expect?
A great lineup this year. I must say this has been a very good year for films, both internationally and domestically, in particular in the kind of films that we like. And we have such a broad range. There's one film called Boyhood, which took 12 years to make, and it with the same cast and the same storyline. And what this film does for you, it's almost like seeing your life go by in real time. It's a picture that when you walk out of it, you're going to look back on your own life, and it's interesting in that sense. In February, the last 3 films, the Foxcatcher, True Story, The Nightcrawler, dealing with 24/7 news and how that's manipulated these days. Theory of Everything, which is basically about Stephen Hawking's life, but not about his brilliance so much as his love affair with his wife. And again, a story that really gets you involved with the individuals and what makes relationships and what makes life work. So I can only say to you that this year, don't miss these films.
And how does one make sure that they get the most out of the festival?
Well, the festival has actually become, I would say, the premier social event the winter in Niagara. So one wants to get in there early. In other words, buy your tickets early. The tickets are $12 each. You can buy the entire series of films for $129 or get a stocking stuffer of 8 films for $89. So get in there early, step number 1. Then actually arrive at the 3 o'clock Saturday films early as well. And I'll tell you why. First of all, it's general seating. So you want to make sure that you get into the theater, put your coat over a chair, reserve a great spot. And then you want to come out into the lobby, socialize with all your friends, and take advantage of the lunch market. This is a gathering of restaurants, many from the Niagara region, who will come into our lobby, and some food trucks outside so people can have a little snack beforehand. And so that's the most important thing too. So you've got your tickets early, you've shown up early, you've got some food and some great movies to sit back and enjoy.
The screenings begin December 6th, and for a full list of films and documentaries, visit shawfest.com/films. Reporting for The Source, I'm Holly Mohr.